Hello there, I am Mino, Dungeon Master and Animator. Welcome to Curse of Strahd, 3 players sharing 1 character. Each session is played by a single player, and whenever they end their session, no matter where they are, the next player will take control and have to play from whatever situation the last person landed themselves into, with no context or shared information given out of session. Each session will have a timer in the bottom left corner that designates when the session will end. This timer is randomly rolled between 2 and 2.5 hours. Players will be unable to see this timer and will have to guess. Any other home rules are discussed in session 0, but you'll figure them out as we play. So let us begin. Well, welcome. I think we're gonna have some fun. I've already rolled the random time. I have not started the timer yet, so don't worry yet. I'll tell you when I do. But how about you introduce yourself and your personality before we start off, so you can get right into the fun part.
I am Mol Smogpaw, a cleric of the faith of Torm. I traveled with my party adventure for a few months, only leaving my monastery to explore the world and join some frantic adventures. Mol is a very shy-ish person with a very confident voice. He will, the way he's shy, more like cowardly. He doesn't want to really take fights, or he doesn't like hurting people much, but he will still take the charge and do what must be done whenever the time arrives.
Yes, indeed. Well, good introduction. Let's pop right into it. I will start the timer now.
Yippee!
Exciting. Well, you, It's Mog, right? Mol.
Yeah, Mol.
Mol. You, Mol, along with your small group of 4, had been traveling through the woods on a quest. It was a simple hunting mission. Nothing too dangerous. You're all quite new to the adventuring field after all, but you had faith in your god and in your new comrades that you would make it through safely. At your side, Ishmael and blue-eyed Brooks, along with Norbit, the monk, were traveling peacefully as mists surround you, almost seeking to consume you in your entirety. The voices of your friends yell out, trying to, latch on to each other so you don't get lost, but you feel the mist almost suffocating you. What's going through your character's mind as this is happening?
He's trying to help the party. He would try to reach out as the other people are the same way, and kind of just hope to grab anything that he can.
As you go to grab anything, anyone, your hand latches upon a metal hand, that of Norbit. His hand grasps you coldly. No words leave his body as he's almost gone dead silent. But as the mists pick up, it almost unfurls in a horrifying vortex of sorts as you feel your own body begin to wither and break apart. Your hand turning old and wrinkly, all all the liminal muscle mass you had is slowly creeping away as you feel your own hair fall off your head and your teeth rot from your face. It's a horrifying experience that consumes you in your entirety. As it does so, you fall unconscious. Maybe it's over, maybe you're dead. All things unclear to you as your vision goes black, leaving only the void afterwards. As time passes, it's impossible to tell how much you slowly come to. You look in front of you and you see Norbit's hands. You are on an old gravel road. It's cloudy today, and it doesn't seem familiar to you. The forest around you is quite different to the one you were just in. You don't recognize this place at all. But the fog still lasts, surrounding you. Not directly. There's some distance between you and it, but only a road before you stands. As you go to breathe, you realize you don't have to. You're confused. Eventually,
As I come to,
oh, go ahead.
And gasp from this event that Mol is so confused about, and realizes he can't breathe, kind of almost feeling like he's choking. But then as he gets used to his new body, he look onwards and he kind of scrambles around just looking for anyone around him.
As you look around you, there's not much but the gravel road. Looking forward, however, you see little silhouettes of what seems to be probably buildings. You're not entirely sure. But outside of that, there's only fog and old withered trees surrounding you. However, looking around, your body moves differently, and everything feels off. You're slightly disoriented at first, but as you kind of try to gather yourself, this body doesn't function. You're a bit taller, not by a lot, but slightly, and your eyes are weird. As you kind of blink and you kind of go to rub them, you just hear the scratching of metal.
As I get disorientated, I would stumble forward a few times, with the height difference and the completely different body composition. Kind of out loud, I would say, "Anybody here?
You speak,
Where am I?"
but not in your own voice, not in the one familiar to you. You speak, you hear Norbit. He seems to be calling out for help.
Would, now getting my bearings together, realizing that there's something wrong, and recalling what I saw, my hands being made of metal, and as I rubbed my eyes, the scratching noises, I would start just looking at my arms, torso, and legs.
As you look,
Slowly realizing that this body's not mine.
you do in fact see that you are no longer Mol. This is Norbit's body. This is something deeply strange.
What is happening? Who am I? Am I still me? I must find somewhere to go. What do I do?
You question yourself. There's no one around you. Just the scraps of items. You see your holy symbol on the ground. Some thieves' tools. A few weapons. But nothing conclusive. No sign of the other party members that were with you?
Would I recognize any of those items other than my amulet?
You can recognize. They don't seem to have any like remarkable markings on them, but the thieves' tools look similar to that of your friend's. Friend, questionably. He was an odd fellow, but Blue-Eyed Brooks had similar thieves' tools in your memory.
Seeing that that's the only things that I can pick up around me, I would grab these tools. I would grab my holy symbol, as well as
A few daggers.
the sword, the few daggers, anything that was surrounding me. And as I pick them up, in my mind, I think about what if everyone else disappeared, and how alone I am now.
It's a crushing feeling. Your confusion and lack of clarity almost wants to consume you, but you have to keep a strong mind. There's not much else that one can have.
After picking up everything, I would start heading towards the silhouettes of the building that I saw in the distance.
As you step to the gravel road, your metal feet scratching against the gravel, it eventually leads to a village. Its tall houses, dark as tombstones. Nestled among these solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops, and even the tavern is shut tight. You hear a soft whimpering that draws your new eyes towards a pair of children standing in the otherwise lifeless street, as you will see these two standing, huddled up amongst each other.
Children. Where are your parents? I must know where I am.
As you approach, the boy will look to speak to you. However, the girl shushes him, turning to you, saying, someone! Thank anyone from above. Please help us. There's a monster in our house. As she will point to a tall brick building that seems like it's seen better days, all things considered. As you look at it, it looks creaky and a bit off, but and a rusty gate slightly ajar. Please.
A monster, you say?
We need help.
Can you tell me where I am first? I want to help, but I'm new here, I think.
Please, we need help. There's not much around here. You're the only one left.
Is there anything off that I can tell about them?
They seem like strange children, but not noticeably odd.
I understand. I'll go take care of the monster. And are your parents in the home as well? Or is it just this monster you speak of?
They keep the monster trapped in there, but they've heard the terrible howls. It's terrifying. Please, anything. Help, please.
Kind of, I guess, not taking them very seriously, thinking, it's just kids afraid of a fictional monster. They're just running away from home. He'll be like thinking that, okay, well, their parents are inside the house. I'll just go introduce myself and maybe they can tell where I am. So I'll kind of just pat my hand lightly, now the metallic hand. I'll pat the tall girl's shoulder and I'll just say, I'll take care of the monster.
Oh,
No.
thank you. Oh, thank you. We won't forget your kindness.
And I would go through the gate, kind of taking another look at the house, seeing that it's very old. Is it any kind of architecture that I would recall seeing anywhere in the Faerun?
Make me a history check
Yes.
as you examine this strange building. Okay. With a 15 on the history check, the architecture... You're not too familiar with architecture. You haven't seen these type of buildings. However, you have heard of this type of architecture before. It's quite old, like from many hundreds of years ago. It's quite out of style nowadays, but such buildings are not incredibly out of the norm or impossible, especially considering this building is quite old in itself.
Well, not the strangest place that I've been today. I think that everything here is nothing alike. I'll start approaching the door and I'll give a gentle knock.
Okay.
As gentle as can be with this new body.
Yep, there's a bit of a creak as you nod. As you walk towards the building, you will see in front of you is a wrought iron gate that hinges on one side. It's rusty and old, seems like it hasn't been maintained in years. It's a miracle it still even holds up.
I would open the gate.
Yeah, you can move your token by dragging it, and you can click the door symbol to open the gate. As the gate slowly, creakily moves, you see oil lamps hang from the portico ceilings by chains, and on the southern wall there's a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, a golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany doors stand in front of you.
I would kind of try to analyze the emblems, not connecting it to anything I've seen before, thinking that I'm in new territory that I haven't studied or learned about. I would knock on the door in front of me.
As you knock, they slightly careen open. They're not locked in any way. The noise of your knocks echoed throughout the building, but no response is given.
Hello? I spoke with your children. Are you here?
Once again, no responses are given.
Sorry for the intrusion. And I would open the door.
Yep, you will step into the true foyer, where you will see some more lanterns flanking the hallway and an old carpet that seems a bit dusty isn't the proper word, but faded, more so than anything else.
What is this? Okay, let's focus. Focus, Mol. Find people here.
As you step into a wide hall that runs with the house, a black marble fireplace at the top, as you kind of poke your head in a bit. It's quite dark in here. Not much you can see at the current moment.
I would walk inside. Seeing that everything here appears to be quite dark, I would take out one of the torches that I would have seen inside of my backpack while picking up the loot on the ground, and I would light it.
Yeah. As you pull out the torch and you light it, the room is illuminated in its entirety. Surrounding this main hall, you will now fully see the old fireplace and a sweeping red marble staircase at the southern side. Mounted above the fireplace, you will see a longsword with another windmill worked into the hilt's design. Wooden paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
Kind of feeling a bit like I'm disrespecting the people of this house. I would just slowly walk, trying to find any sign of life in this place. I would go into this dining room looking place first.
Yeah, as you carefully walk, looking for people, anyone to respond to you. Someone must be around here somewhere, after all. You will step into the old dining room. The centerpiece of this wooden paneled room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs. The crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished into a dazzling shine. You'll see not much else. More intricate wooden paneling, red silk covering the drapes of the windows. You'll see once more another black mahogany fireplace.
I see outside at all from the windows.
No, the windows are currently covered by the silk.
I would approach one of the windows and try to open the silk, and we'll look outside.
Yeah, you peek through the silk. You can see outside if you move up. It seems to be nothing special.
Okay.
Nothing crawls outside to your knowledge.
Nothing here. I would approach the stairs. Do I see the doors that are out?
The doors you can see are the doors you can see.
Here.
As you open this door, you'll see a cloakroom. Has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the shelf. The top hat sits on the highest of the shelves.
That's just a closet.
The wood creaks under your feet as you step through it. This place feels odd to you. Like it doesn't feel properly lived in to its fullest extent. As you open this door, you will see a kitchen and pantry of sorts. It's tidy. Dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the eastern wall, its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove, you'll see another thin door.
Looks like I walked into the wrong place here. Yeah, I'll just look elsewhere. Oh, this is
This leads back to the dining room. Must be a different door to the same entrance. As you open this door, this oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den, seemingly. Mounted with above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned out around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, and an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, some wooden goblets, and a pipe rack. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs.
Briefly, who were these kids' parents? Walk out. I'll check the kitchen again. There was another door.
Trying to search the area? If so, you can make me a perception check.
Yeah, I'll look around this kitchen to see if there's anything that appears out of place, maybe?
Yeah.
Is that perception?
Yep, perception.
Ooh.
Yeah. As you search, you don't find anything of particular strangeness. However, you do note that this door down here is not a normal door. You recognize it to be a dumbwaiter door, which is effectively like a pulley system where you can where servants would send food upstairs, just like a plate on like a small elevator, effectively.
Okay.
As you kind of poke in. Outside of that,
See.
not much.
Won't need that.
You'll see more food in the pantry. It seems fresh. Seems like it hasn't gone bad yet. Must mean the people still live here, most likely.
Okay. Well, let's not rummage this place too much. They must be upstairs. I would start heading towards up the stairs.
Sounds good. If you wish, you should be able to see the teleporter. You just click that, and you go. As you step up the stairs, creaking up, they seem structurally sound, but there's always something a bit off about this place. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls here once more. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-frame portrait with 4 people, 2 adults and their 2 smiling children who you saw outside. Cradled in the father's arms, you will see what seems to be a swaddled baby, which the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head.
Seeing that the lamps are turned off, could I try lighting them up with my torch?
Yes, you can. They bereft with flame, rapidly.
Well, let's look around here. As I walk by the statues, I kind of just glance at them, just kind of freaked out by how they're positioned and where they're facing. I would head towards the doors over here.
As you open this door, you will see a large piano that covers your vision. However, stepping deeper in, a gossamer drapes and covers the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-painted chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass hangs depicts beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. You see a harpsichord on the bench rests in the northwest corner, and the fireplace close by is a large standing harp. A beautiful looking place, albeit not one you're too familiar with.
Okay. Yeah, seeing the really, I guess, beautiful music instruments, I would just take a quick nod and just be thinking these people are of high, high wealth or something of the sort. And I would just slowly start walking back out. Hello? Anybody here?
Echoes through the empty halls of this space as you step into this library. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room like all the others. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-backed chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one more easily reach the high shelves.
I would go and light up this lantern here as well. Kind of taking a better look. I'd like to check if there's anything on or any doors on the desk.
Yeah. Are you searching the desk or the whole library?
For now, just the desk.
Yeah. On the desk, you will see an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden seal bearing the Durst family's insignia, a windmill. The desk drawer is empty, except for an iron key that you find.
Take the key. Maybe they're somewhere locked. They did say that they locked the monster somewhere. Maybe that's where I'll find them. I really hope the monster's not real, though. Must just be children's imagination. I'm just glancing at some of the books. I would just be looking if I see anything history or locations. Still trying to figure out where I am.
Of course. Roll me a perception check. You will find these libraries seems to have a collection of books covering a range of topics, including history, warfare, alchemy, and quite a few books containing first edition works of poetry and fiction. Quite the fanciful collection, all things considered. As you kind of just do a quick examination through the library, you will spot a book that looks fake over here. Seems like a red-covered book with a blank spine, but something looks off about it.
Yeah, being curious and seeing that it's out of place, maybe it'll hint towards anything. I would go and grab for it.
As you grab for it,
Analyzing the
shelf slowly hinges open. As you look inside, you see more bookshelves packed with various tomes. Deeper inside, you will see a skeleton leaning against a half-wooden chest with clawed iron feet. Its lid is half closed. The skeleton in leather armor seems almost like halfway in the chest, seemingly. As if he was in it and then keeled over.
Seeing the dead, decomposed and skeletal body, I would tumble back into the bookshelves, kind of losing my balance once again from this new body. I would stand myself back up and start approaching.
As you approach, if you wish to move off the grid, you can just hold shift while dragging your token. It'll allow you to step off.
Here we go.
The skeleton with the leather armor is oddly placed. Make me a medicine check. See if you can figure out
Medicine?
how this happened. You're not sure if you're looking at him from afar. You'd have to get closer to examine to see what happened to the man.
So does this look like an adult body?
It looks like an adult body.
Adult size. Yeah, I try to get closer to it.
You kind of slowly walk over, examine. You will see that this person has 3 darts pierced into his armor and ribcage. It seems like, by your best guess, he had opened this chest and triggered a trap. Clutched inside the his left hand is a letter bearing a seal you do not recognize.
Not wanting to risk triggering the trap again, I wouldn't touch the chest, but I would definitely go and grab that letter.
As you grab the letter, do you unfurl it?
Yes.
Okay. Inside, you will see written is this. My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path of immortality. However many souls you have bled to your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are not but worms writhing in my earth. You say you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son cursed by darkness. Of that, I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Treasure. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarovich.
Does the name Strahd von Zarovich come to mind as anything that I would have learned in the past?
No. You've never heard that name before. Make me a hard history check, but I'm pretty sure you only have a +0, so I don't think you're able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with a 16, you've never heard the name before.
Well, it seems that this person might have been one of the residents of this place. Do the books in here, or the bookshelves, contain anything different than the themes that I saw in the library?
You slowly pull some of the books off the shelves, and you will see that they are packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priests of Ossibus. It would take you some time to properly read through them to determine their value, but they're strange tomes, things that would be deemed illegal in most civilizations. Probably why they were hidden.
I would just grab and hold on to like 3 of them. Like try to find the most interesting ones, especially since it's a cult. Maybe it'll have some importance later. And seeing that there's a dead body here, I'm now on high alert as to what might come up later.
Yeah, make me a quick investigation check just to see while you're searching the room and when you were checking out the chest, albeit limitedly. With an 8, you are not confident about many things. You do know, though, that dart traps usually are one-time use. You doubt that the dart trap will trigger again if you open the chest, but these books make no sense to you.
Well, if I'm feeling confident that the chest isn't trapped anymore, I would shove the skeleton aside, but gently, as to not disturbing it too much. Kind of giving it a prayer as well, as to hoping that the body rests in peace. And I would open the chest slowly and kind of tucking myself towards the wall as to just in case, and there's a second trap.
Yep. As you open the chest, you will see a variety of items within. Notably, 3 blank books with black leather covers. After you kind of pull these out, they're a bit hefty, but looking deeper within, you find 3 scrolls. A deed to the house, a deed to a windmill, and a signed will.
Who is it signed by?
As you examine it, it is signed by someone by the name of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst. It bequeaths the house, windmill, and all other family property to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' deaths.
Rosavalda, you said?
Yes, I can send the details of the will in chat.
Well, I guess now I know who these people are. The Durst family. Rosavalda must have been a child outside. I hope this is not her father. No, it can't be. They wouldn't be outside or even here if that was the case. And of just moving away from the skeleton body, not seeing anything else of interest, I would walk out.
Do you take the scrolls or do you leave them?
I would take them, yeah. They might have some ones later.
Deeds?
I'll take the deeds as well. I do have a small guilty conscience, feeling that I'm robbing these people, but if I encounter anyone else in this house, I'll simply give it back. So, yeah, I don't have much importance to me. It could be useful in the future if I hold on to it.
I'm dropping them all on your sheet.
Thank you.
Oh, you're encumbered by the book.
Okay. I would leave the books just on the desk.
Sounds good. And I'll just make let me quickly add the will to your sheet. The deeds, not the will. Do you take the will? I don't know if it's important.
I mean, I'll keep it just so that I can remember the names.
Okay.
So as I pick up the book, it's I feel so much slower now. What the hell? Yeah, I would put the book on the desk, and now being way more cautious, I would try to be stealthy as silent, as quiet as I can, going up the next set of stairs.
Before you walk up the stairs.
Bang.
Okay. You're ever confident in yourself.
Okay.
Go up the top.
I would go up.
Okay. As you step up the stairs, you will. The creaky stairs eventually lead you up to the full height, to come to a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall over here, draped in cobwebs and all around, seemingly untouched for ages. It's almost like the house has gotten older as you went up it.
What a strange place. Yeah. So the stairs end here. This doesn't go up higher.
Yep.
Yeah. I would kind of see that there's 2 sphere, I would go over here, and just seeing that there's a lot of combos as well, I would just open the door.
As you open this door, you will see inside what seems to be another closet. This one is consumed entirely by old cobwebs. Dusty shelves line the walls of these rooms. Some of them are folded sheets and the like. Old things. A few bars of soap.
Strange. This is a lamp.
Yeah. You gotta light it?
I would try to light it, and as I do, I would try to look at this different looking statue. You said it was wearing dark plate armor?
You believe that it is it's one of those armor stands of this dark armor. As you light it, however, you will see the armor twitch and creak before looking at you with a eerie posture as the armor animates and will go to strike you, as we will roll initiative for the first time.
Okay, that thing is creepy. I don't know why that's... Oh, alright. It does for tiebreakers. I rolled a 13 on my initiative.
Okay.
Was I able to light up the lamp?
You're able to light it up, which is what triggers the encounter.
Okay.
Found you're not updating the music very well, so I have to play it in your own tab. But the armor will rise to its full height. It's not too much taller than you, but it's two men of metal, after all, will fight to the death.
Metal versus metal. Okay. So seeing already being on high alert from seeing a dead body and realizing that the armor is now twitching and moving, and as it swings on me, I kind of move back for a moment, and I will throw or I will drop my torch. I don't know, is that a reaction?
Yeah,
dropping?
It won't turn off if you do so.
I'll drop my torch and raise my fist ready and move back up. I think 5, 10, 15, 20, and I will go to strike it.
Yep.
Swing.
Just strike it. Alt click the creature to target it, and then click the unarmed strike. Shoot.
Okay.
You strike out of your fist, and the blow lands upon its hard metal sheen. Your strike does not go through.
As my bonus action, I'd like to do a second strike, and I believe I can do the 100 technique strike or the unarmed
You can
grappling
make
fist.
attacks at -5 if you wish to.
I think I would try to grapple it at a -3 penalty.
You want to go for grappling strike? Sounds good.
How do I do my modifier?
I applied it to you.
There we go. Thank you.
The first blow cracks against the creature's armor, clanging against it, and then you try to go for a open hand grab. This is the first time you're ever fighting in Norman's body. You're not used to being so up and personal, and therefore you just can't get used to it. You're too moving too fast for your own senses, and you try to go for a fancy move, you grab nothing but air.
Yeah, as a cleric, this was this is completely unnatural to me. I'll start moving backwards over here.
As you do so, the creature will raise its claws to strike you. However, thanks to your speedy feat, you will have disadvantage. So it will attempt to strike you. You are able to easily dodge the blow as you weave out of the way.
Okay, I still have, I think, 10 movement, and I'll just go into this corner over here. Try and get some space away from me.
Okay. You can end your turn by hovering over your icon at the top of the screen. Nice. The animated armor will stand full of its arm and limbs, almost kind of trying to fully attach onto itself in a holster as it will charge at you with this almost rage. As it will attempt to stop you.
10 misses.
Easily weave the first blow. However, it will go for the second.
Oh, 14 awesome.
Your new body, while albeit it may be a bit less wise, maybe a bit less history, but it is fast. It's able to easily weave the first blow and catch the second with your own metal hand.
And this thing is fully animated, not a living creature.
As you look inside its helmet, there is nothing inside.
Okay. Not wanting to be trapped in the corner, I would move this way, and facing it, I would do my 100 strike technique to attack twice.
I'm going to give you your -5. As you enter a stance, you go for a flurry of strikes. Bad roll. Dice.
And
That one will hit, however. As you strike it into the chest, it will almost clank slightly as it kind of nearly falls over from the strength of the blow.
and then as my bonus action, I will attempt to do a grasping fist
Sounds good.
to the animated armor.
As the first blow strikes true, then open your hand to go for a grappling strike. However, that
11.
unfortunately misses. The creature's hard armor makes it a hard thing to grasp onto as your hands are unable to properly grip into it. It does not bend and it does not break.
Yeah, trying to get away from it again. I've only moved 10 feet. I would move away from its range.
And will attempt to strike you. However, this time, even worse than the first. You easily duck its blow. It fights with little grace.
Ducking and not wanting for it to get another strike, I would start moving over this way. Kind of unknowingly, not knowing what lies in this particular section of the house. I'd still just keep my body turned towards, and I would end my turn there.
The armor twists and will leap at you, going to grasp and crush you. Once again, easy. Like a leaf in the wind, it can't even touch you.
A 13 will miss. Man, these rolls are... I am getting so lucky from this. What the... okay. Being that I'm once again getting trapped here, I will do... I think this time I'll just do a... I'll try another grasping fist towards the animated armor. 20 to hit.
Pierces the armor, leaving a solid dent into it that seems to shake the creature.
And is it now grappled?
Yes, it is. Now, do you want to grapple or shove?
Actually, that's a good question. I'll grapple it. I'll
Your hand
try to jump on it.
The metal, leaving a hand-shaped dent into it. You now have to grapple. But no, I think you're going to grapple attempt. So make a dex save.
Okay.
That will succeed, unfortunately. Because it will break its free.
Okay. With my bonus action, seeing that it freed itself, I will try to again get a better hold onto it and do another grasping attack. Another 11. Already 11.
As its body, almost at the will of the dark force that commands this creature, it's the dent in its arm kind of flexes back into normal shape as it's able to step out.
Yeah, I'll try to squeeze my way around him, and I'll end my turn over here.
See, you twist around to its backside with a backhand swing of its arms. It has weapons in its hands. And for the first time, a blow will strike you true, dealing its own dent into you, leaving you a bit wounded. The second attack lands not but air as you do not let the first hit of damage confuse you.
Yeah, I will strike back with another grasping fist attack. Oh goodness. Seeing that my attempts at grasping it aren't working, I'll just hit it with my normal attack. Yeah, and I don't get minus here, I think.
Yep, you can use the effect. This blow goes through as you uppercut its helmet off and flies, smacking the wall. The creature kind of wobbles and goes to pick up its helmet, planking it back onto its head.
Hold on, what do I... What's my best move here? Can't really run or hide anywhere. So I'll stay right here. And my turn.
The creature's body now bloodied. It's at below half as it will attempt to mimic your own technique as it will attempt to uppercut your head off. It doesn't seem to understand that you're not also an animated ogre. However, such a blow is far too predictable, as you just tilt your chin up as it goes wide. It angrily tries to thrash out at you, a strike true, as you are now bloodied. Two dented constructs fighting to the death. Norbit.
Okay. I will... Quite the predicament. I will attempt a normal strike again against the creature.
Continue to dent it. It is a hardy creature.
I'll use another bonus action to strike.
That one is less fortuitous,
And then, yeah, seeing that I am quite hurt, I will attempt to I will just move out of its range.
Thrash in a very predictable arc. Your speedy nature.
And then I'll kind of start running towards this room. Can I open the doors at a free action, or?
You get one item. As you do get to this door, make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 9.
You're unsure what. There is something in this noise. The heat of combat took the time to actually properly figure out what it is.
Yeah, I mean, feeling that staying in this area, not knowing what lies ahead, and being in a battle, I'll be cautious since I do have some experience, at least a bit cowardly. I'll just move back into the corner that I once was, and end my turn here.
Animated armor. You continue to charge it. Furious rage. It slams its first fit, piercing the wall behind you as it goes for a wide arc once more, critting you as it will slam its fist into your chest. But that's like almost minimum damage as you stand.
Oh my goodness. Feeling that I'm on my last legs, this body failing me in every way, but still standing, I will attempt to strike it once again. If I can find my attacks. Here we go. 17 to hit.
As you strike it, its body is also falling apart into a move at your last of legs.
And I will go for my final hit on a 14.
Yes.
Gosh. What do I do? Know how fast it is. I will move around. Sorry. I meant to move over here. And gosh, it's between one hit at disadvantage. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'll move outside of its range once again.
That will hit.
Oh. Took a gamble.
Out as you are forced to use first wound as it strikes you, your body breaking to half HP. You take it next recover, or you take a permanent death save failure.
And I'll keep moving this way. I think that it says 45, but I meant to
You get 10
do I? Okay. I'll wrap around the corner here and over here.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, good read. This creature has 25 feet, so that's the dash to get to it.
Catching my breath after blanking out for a second and instincts rushing me to this corner, I will strike it again as it wraps around, speeding.
Your injuries make you blind. Your strikes, they lack the precision they initially did. Try to focus.
And then I'll use my bonus action to go for another strike.
They all fail.
Oh my goodness. Okay, seeing no escapes from here, I'll end my turn.
Okay. Creature will attempt to slam into you. First hit for 3 points of damage, leaving you with 7 left. Second for 4, leaving you with 3 left. It's blowing, breaking you down bit by bit. What will you do?
You won't get me. I'll move around it and try to strike it once again, hoping that hitting towards its back will prove successful.
As you strike at it, it seems it has eyes in the back of its head. Maybe it doesn't need eyes at all, as it twists and blocks your strike with its armored arm.
And then, with my bonus action, I will try to strike it again.
Ooh, a deplorable strike. It's only getting worse. You can't focus.
God. Yeah, I'll move over here, and then, gosh, I will go down if he hits me again, but I'll take the chance.
It will attempt
Gamba.
Disadvantage. Natural 1. You may need.
And then I will, I think, is that all my movement? No, I think I have more.
No, that's all you have, unfortunately. You get other movement next level.
Okay. This is as far as I can get. Hopefully this is where I can make my stand.
Okay. That is your turn.
That is indeed my turn.
Creature will leap at you with a hardened fervor, striking you down once more. Another dent added. You return to 10 hit points once more, but you are now at 2 wounds.
Feeling the exhaustion, I would cough, but nothing coming out. I would lift myself back up, super sluggish, and go for another strike, needing to finish this battle.
Your hand pierces through the breastplate of the animated armor as it falls to the ground, lifeless once more.
Kind of trying to catch my breath, but obviously with no need to, I would just fall on my back. Oh, I am so not used to this. Feeling the overwhelming exhaustion. I would just lift myself back up and look at the animated armor that is now lifeless. Or, well, didn't have life to begin with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does it carry anything on its body or not?
The only thing upon it is its now somewhat dented breastplate. Maybe you could sell something, but it'd be far too heavy to carry around on your back.
Right. Well, you said that I heard some movement from that room.
Yeah, you heard something from that room. You weren't entirely sure. Do you want to listen at it now?
Yeah, I'll get close to it and try to listen, and I'll try. the battle probably was pretty loud, but I'll try to like be a bit sneaky about it.
As a note, you can always take a short rest if you need to recover.
I would absolutely love to do that. And how long would a short rest take?
Short rest takes normally an hour, but I run for 15 minutes. So all you need to do is take a short rest.
Okay.
A breather.
I'll just take a listen of what's happening here. Just try to understand what's around.
The situation, of course. As you listen here, you will hear what seems to be some crying. Maybe some... You're not sure what it is, but it's a disturbing sound.
Feeling like a mole would go and try to console someone that's crying. Usually he feels way too exhausted and battle torn to open the door and figure out what's in here, especially seeing that it was an animated armor that he just fought against. He would question himself into opening that door, and he would be cautious, and I would like to head back down to the second level. And I'll go inside of the office room that I was just in, close the doors, and kind of just lay in one of the couches and just take a few moments to take a short rest.
Yeah, you can take a short rest. You can do so by clicking the button at the top of your sheet. It'll look like I think it's a little campfire. I'll double check. But
yeah, it's like a fork and knife.
Yeah, fork and knife.
And then for my hit die, I do how to spend.
You can spend. Well, you only have one hit die at the moment, but yeah, you can spend it if you want to heal, which I assume you do.
Yes.
As for our rules, you do heal double from hit dice. You will heal 16 HP on a minimum roll. Yikes.
Yeah.
Your metallic body kind of heals a bit as you kind of take a moment to rest. You feel the body almost naturally try to enter a meditative state that feels almost in tune with it, but strange for you. Prayer is not too different from meditation, but the slight differences make it all the more jarring mentally.
Feeling a bit more rested, I would go and head back up the stairs, hoping to find the source of the wailing. But first, I would investigate the other rooms that are over here.
Yeah, only an investigation or perception check. Your choice.
Okay. I will do a perception.
Okay, that perception check, as you examine the area, you will not hear, unlike the other room, you do not hear any noise particularly surrounding this place.
Okay.
However, it's fine. You notice that on the wallpaper, you will notice that the wallpaper has, from the trees, there are tiny corpses hanging from the trees and worms bursting from the ground on the design. It's a bit jarring.
Oh.
Opening this door, double doors of this room have dusty panes, resembling windmills once more. Opening, you'll find a dusty, cobweb-filled master bedroom. Seemingly burgundy drapes covering the windows and furnishings, including a poster bed covered in cobwebs.
Okay. Is that a desk?
Yes, it looks to be a type of vanity desk, a type of place where a nobleman would do makeup and the like.
Yeah, I'll take a look and see if there's anything on or inside the drawers.
Yeah, inside this desk and upon it, you will see empty wardrobes and a wood-framed mirror. But notably, you will find a jewelry box. Do you open it?
Yeah.
The jewelry box is made of silver with gold filigree. It contains 3 gold rings that you think are worth 25 gold pieces each, and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant worth 750 gold pieces.
Oh. Well, I am a bit short on coinage. I'm sure if I encounter them, I'll just give it back. I'm a good person.
The stuff looks like it hasn't been touched in years, by your best guess. Strange.
I'll take what's in the jewelry box. Yeah. Feeling shameful, but they won't miss it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If they did, they would have grabbed it by now.
I would like to take a look here.
You'll see an old desk, 4 cobwebs, and 2 doors. This door reminds you of the dumbwaiter door. This is most likely where it leads to.
I see. I'll go and open, kind of pushing past the cobwebs. I'll try to listen into this door, see if I hear anything.
Yeah, listening at this door, you will hear the bit of wind.
Okay. Yeah, I'll open it.
You'll see a balcony where one could stand and look outside.
How do I feel any temperature constructs or forged? Have the ability to.
In what way?
Okay. Do I feel? Is it cold outside?
Yeah, you have a sense
compared to inside?
You have sense of touch and temperature and all that. You're not. It would be tough to survive otherwise. It's somewhat chilly. You wouldn't call it cold, but it's briskly chilly.
I was compared to inside the house,
it's colder outside.
Yeah. Cold outside. Okay. I'll close the door.
The house is old, it still offers some level of insulation.
Very true. I'll approach this door.
As you open this door, you will see inside is a dust-choked closet. Seems empty, by your best guesses.
Oh, I did forget to pick up my torch. Is it still lit up?
It'd probably have gone out after 15
minutes on the ground.
Yeah. I assumed you had picked it up. We just didn't talk about it.
Fair enough.
Your character, we don't have a visual of the torch on the ground, so we forgot it, but your character can see the fire, the thing on the fire.
I mean, I did go right here before going to take my rest.
So I find it unlikely you wouldn't have picked it up, so you still have it. I believe torch is less than an hour, so for now you're good.
I would like.
This dark room contains a wooden tub with a clawed feet. It seems to be a bathroom of some site. You see a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it.
Okay. It's a bathroom. Go there.
Fortunate that this body does not need to use such things.
Exactly. Well, only one place left. I hope I find the owners of this place alive and well. I'd like to slowly open the door in front of me.
Sounds good. Make me a sleight of hand check to see how quiet you can open the door.
Sure thing.
Okay, you're able to open the door nearly silently. the slight crying kind of makes it slightly louder now that you're in this room proper. There's a sense of dread. As you step in properly, you will see a pale, ghostly woman of sorts in the room. She seems to be weeping into her hands. She doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
So you say pale, ghostly woman. Would I be able to to check, like, if she's human?
You are pretty sure she's... When I mean ghostly, I mean literally. She is almost see-through. And seems almost somewhat incorporeal. Her body shifts and moves in impossible ways around you.
And you're saying she's wailing or, like, crying?
She's, like, lightly weeping into her hands.
Okay. And you say she hasn't noticed me yet?
Yep.
I really would prefer not fighting. Can I try to be as quiet as I can and open the door over here?
I'll maintain your sleight of hand check from earlier to open the door, but make me a stealth check to see if you can keep away from this creature's attention.
Good thing.
You're quiet.
This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you should take proficiency in stealth, because...
Yep.
Yeah.
You're able to move quietly and open the door without her notice. Inside this room, you will see what seems to be a crib covered with a hanging black shroud.
Creepy. What do I see inside the... Oh, the crib is hanging black shroud. Could I go in and close the door, or would I keep the same sleight of hand, or would you...
For now. Okay. You probably need to reroll to get out of here, but for the moment you're good.
I can close the door.
That's all you hear from beyond the door.
Okay. I would slowly approach the crib. What does the shape look like to me?
It's hard to tell. It's fully covered, but the size does remind you of a baby.
I'd like to slowly lift off the rag, fearing the worst.
As you fear the worst, lifting the rag, you'll see a tightly wrapped baby-sized bundle lying in the crib.
What is happening in this place?
The bundle is perfectly wrapped. You can't see what's inside it, if there is a child within.
Yeah, I will not. I kind of like have a moment of, fortitude, and I kind of give a quiet prayer to what I'm assuming is a dead child under the bundle, and I would try walking back, kind of still worry about the specter.
Yep, make a stealth check.
13 balls.
Even better this time. You're quiet. Her tears leave her distracted to not notice your presence.
Okay. So I saw from the window that this was a double door, right?
Yeah, you saw it was a double door to the outside, like the another balcony. When you're here, make me a perception check, please.
Sure thing. I was about to ask if I see anything of interest in this room other than the wailing
Yeah. With a 10, you're not... You feel... This room is obviously off. It feels old like the others, but the scene of the specter crying is jarring, albeit she seems... She moves, she's kind of moving around a bit, more so than her token would signify, as she kind of jars. She seems to be crying, almost wailing at the mirror, almost. It's strange to you. But getting closer...
The mirror right here?
Getting closer, yeah. But getting closer would be far too dangerous. It'd be impossible for her not to notice you at this point. At this moment, you're more like peeking around the corner, because, like, you know, the door is like half jarred open. You're like peeking out, because otherwise you can stand in the hallway and not be noticed. But, what do you
Fair enough. I still want to be somewhat cautious, but kind of realizing that I've gone through most of this area and not finding anything that could lead me to anyone that's alive. Would there be a way for me to kind of strike this ghostly figure, like as a I don't want to say sneak attack, but kind of like surprise
You
it?
could surprise around the creature, yes. You currently have stealth, and the creature does not know of your existence. You could dash at it and get a surprise round. Yeah, the creature wouldn't know it's coming.
With it, while its hands are still in its face, crying, I'll take an opportunity when it's not facing in my direction to run towards it.
She like turns away from the mirror, crying as you run out the door and leap at her. And roll initiative. Because you have surprise round, you get the first round. So the first round she will be unable to act, and you will have advantage on your attacks, as you will jump at her back and attempt to smash her head in.
Okay, so I have advantage. I will try to do the 100 strike technique on this. Then
sounds good. Make your 4 attacks. Let me give you the penalty.
no.
However, that would hit even with the penalty. Make sure to target in the future. 1 second. For your own convenience, in the future, on the right side, you'll see on one of the many tabs a shining little palm. It should be like 5th down. In there, you can just search up -5 or -3, and you'll find the status effect I'm dropping onto your token. That'll
The
be
convenient
effects. Yep.
And then it's the condition stuff.
Yeah, you can just search it in the search bar. -5 or -3.
Okay.
It's a legacy custom convenient effects if you want to actively search for it, though.
I see now. Perfect. Do you want me to roll to hit again?
No, I just manually applied the damage. Don't worry about it. But your first hit lands succinctly as you strike into the creature. Even with a 13, it does land. The woman is not well defended. Your blows are able to penetrate spectral form.
Is this second strike out of that hit as well?
Surprise for the whole round. You're jumping her. The second blow lands true, ripping into her. She is now bloodied as this almost her form becomes more and more ethereal.
And then, oh gosh, and then I would like to use my bonus action to use my martial arts, and I will once again do 100 strike technique to hit her. And
that one will unfortunately miss. As you swing rapidly, some of your blows are a bit off. Such a technique is risky. However, the final blow the first blow will strike her, the second blow will karate chop her in the neck, and the third blow will kick her in the chest as you just start beating up this lady. Very violent.
Sorry. will end my turn.
Her tears spread as she'll say, "You killed my child!" As she will leap at you and attempt to life drain you. You will not have to make a con save. I removed that. The chat is incorrect. However, as she grasps you, you feel your body begin to eke off some of your life force as she will heal for half of the damage she dealt.
Okay.
As your body begins to rust, you are given the opportunity to strike back.
Get off of me. And I won't do this time.
My poor boy.
This time around, I will not use my Thunder Strike technique. So I know how to add it, but how do I remove it?
When you click on your token, you'll see on the right side of the screen, before the bars, you'll see some status effects. The sword is your -5, or on your sheet, there should be a little electric sign where you can see status effects as well.
Okay, perfect. I will strike normally. 16 to hit.
I think you forgot to target somehow, but it's fine. That hit will land, and she is left on a sliver, a single point of HP, as her body is nearly a mist in the air.
Okay, and I will use my bonus action to strike her again.
That one will unfortunately fail as your blow lands. It goes straight through her as her body is reforming.
I will then turn tail and try to... Hold on. It's not letting me move there. There we go. And move away from her.
She successfully grabs you even at disadvantage. She will knock you unconscious, leaving you forced to use your last wound.
Okay, well I moved 5, so 15, 20. Boom, boom, boom. I'm moving as far as I can.
Do you want to close the door behind you?
No, I'll leave the door open. And I will move over here. And then my turn.
The nursemaid going straight through will, rather than through the door you expect her to come from, will creep through the walls itself as she will use her incorporeal movement feature to fly through it. She will have to dash to catch up to you, however. She's able to make it. She would actually heal 4 HP from the opportunity attack, but she says, "Why? Why?"
Kinda, honestly, terrified seeing it go through the wall, screaming. As like an instinct, I would go and just try to hit it through its chest to get it like away from me. 19 hit. Whoops.
However, your fist
selected me again.
will, as you like, it just has an instinct like that's stay away from me. Will slam the specter as it will fade away into naught but foggy mist.
Yeah, it's weird because I have to select myself to move, and then it unselect the target. So I'll have to keep that in mind. It is my first time playing on Foundry, by the way. So
it's something you just get used to.
Yeah. Kinda feeling beaten up and drained from that encounter, but now that the creature is gone, I will start heading back inside the room where she was standing. You mentioned something odd about the mirror earlier. Can I try to take a closer look?
As you take a closer look, it takes a bit of time, but make me another perception check.
Sure thing.
What do you do to examine the mirror? Out of curiosity.
Kind of just look around the edges, feel like if there's any gaps, and kind of just tap on it, like see if it, like, I don't know, maybe it has like a letter or something behind it.
Roll that perception check.
That because you said that the ghost was kind of
yeah, it's found
staying around it.
As you feel for gaps, it's easily noticed as you kind of
Oh,
you see a stairway.
what is this place? I would start.
As you are now on the inside, you'd actually quite easily notice that there is a door on the side of the stairway as well. That you seem to have missed.
I would head up the stairs more.
As you step up the stairs, as you kind of slowly traverse this place, as you had noticed in the past, every floor you go up, it seems like it's only getting older and older. This building in front of you is a door. This place is choked with dust and cobwebs more than you have ever seen in your life, most likely. Like, this place has been untouched for like decades.
Kind of like wanting to react that, you know, this area would probably be a bit hard to breathe, but being unfazed, I would be cautious of opening this door, opening it slowly as to not alert anything hiding inside.
Holding your torch lightly, you kind of open the door, if you wish. It's not locked. Quiet.
What is this place?
An area choked with dust, cobwebs. It's very different, not properly built. Must be some type of attic. Very large one, though. You've never seen one this big.
Is that a window?
It is, yes.
Well, let's go check out this door right here. Oh, locked.
As you jingle, it is. You will examining this door. You will note that this door is locked. However, it's locked, held shut of a padlock, seemingly. This padlock is locked from the outside. Outside, so you know, but it's not the. Which is strange to you, right? Normally, the lock would be in the inside of the room. You also wouldn't padlock a door.
Yeah.
It's all strange.
Using the key that I picked up earlier, does it look like it would fit inside the lock?
Do you try it?
Yes.
It unlocks.
We'll slowly open the door. Oh my goodness. Whoa.
This room contains a bricked up window, flanked by two dusty wooden frame beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest that seems with windmills painted on its sides, and a dollhouse is a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. The furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize. This is of the children that you had met outside.
Well, this whole family is ghosts and undead. Oh gosh, that's terrifying. I'd approach and give another small prayer to my God. Rest in peace, children. May you find comfort in the afterlife. This is a chest, I'm assuming?
Yes.
And this is
a dollhouse. That's a copy of the house you're in.
Interesting. I'm worried about a trap. but I'll open this chest.
As you open the chest, before you have a moment to see what is inside it, if there is anything inside it, your instincts, sharp as ever, will feel something behind you, as you will see a pair appear manifesting. Don't touch those. There are toys.
I'm sorry.
The boy shakes. He hides behind his sister, almost as if he's terrified of you. These two seem slightly different than how you had met them outside, but you're not entirely sure how. Strange.
We spoke earlier. I did not realize you had died. What is going on in this house?
We don't know. Our parents locked them in the attic to protect us from the monster in the basement. We eventually starved, as they had not returned for us.
I see. That is
I do not know.
Terrible fate.
Sorry, mister, but I don't think we've met.
My name is Mol. Strange things have been happening, so I'm not too surprised that you say that. You do seem somewhat different from the versions of you I met. Do you know anything that has happened to your parents? Or did they just leave you here?
They said that they would they were going to the basement to... there was a monster in there. She points. Rose will point to the dollhouse. There's a secret door in the attic. We will lead you down. Will you play with us? My young
well,
quite lonely.
I do feel quite in need of some rest. However, I'm not sure what I can do for you.
Stay with us, please. So lonely up here.
Okay, hold on. I need to think. I understand. Well, I assume I can spare some time. I could use the moment of respite. Is there anything you would like to play?
The two children look at each other, unsure, as if they had not considered that anyone would actually agree. The young boy will waddle over. He almost floats off the ground, but he still seems to try to walk as if he doesn't understand this nature of his properly. Will open the chest. Inside you will see, inside the chest decorated with windmills, you will see a collection of various items, some dolls, some little toys. Nothing all too resplendent, but things to keep a child occupied. He will hand you a small windmill toy. He says, "Fly with me, I guess. I don't really know. It's so cold up here."
Well, I don't believe I knew your name.
Oh, you can call me Thorn.
Thorn. A great name. Let's fly? I'll grab the windmill.
As he holds it, it kind of falls out of his hands his own ethereal form. As it falls, it's very old. It does not really have too much structure. You feel that even holding this thing in the wrong way will cause it to break in your harsh metal hands.
I'll be as delicate as I can with it.
Yep.
I'll look at Rose.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't mean to pry too much in your family affair, but I did find a note from a certain Strahd von Zervik.
Strahd?
Do you know the name?
All who live here know his name. He is the Lord. Lord of everything here. Well,
do you know where we are?
We're in Barovia. But others call it.
Quite new here.
Others call this place various things. It's our home.
See. Well, it seems that I've been transported and trapped into one of my allies' body. However, it does seem like a ridiculous tale, doesn't it?
I do not know much about that. That seems confusing. I don't know much about Strahd. He would be mentioned every now and then by father and mother, but beyond that, they spoke of him. Every time they did spoke of him, there was a sense of reverence. I think that's the word.
I see. It looks like, it sounds like Strahd did not have the same feelings towards your parents.
Is he the monster sealed in the basement? We never saw the thing. Is it Strahd?
Well, I would not know, but it sounds like whatever your parents did for him, they were helping him with something.
I see. That's quite strange.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Stay with us. It's quite cold. It's so cold up here.
I cannot stay with you forever.
Why not?
I would like for you to find peace and rest in the afterlife.
You can rest here.
Your souls.
You can stay with us.
Well,
Scared of being alone. The young boy will look at you and say, "Play with me. We have like more toys, and then we can do new things with toys, and then it'll be 3, not 2. It'll be quiet. I hate the quiet. Forces you to think. I just want to play."
well,
He kind of grasped his little doll.
I understand. It must have been quite a terrible fate for 2 young children like you. But I cannot stay much longer. I have to figure out what happened with me and my party.
Please. Why not? Why can't you just stay?
Well, people have things to do. I have my own mission, I guess you should call it.
It's not fair. We're so alone. Why can't you just stay? Why does everyone want to leave us here?
Well, I could try to find your parents and maybe bring them to you. Then you won't be alone.
Thorn, looking at his sister, say stuff, will kind of cower behind the chest somewhat. Rose will sigh. They're not coming back for us. We were here for days before we died. Weeks, maybe? I don't know. It's all unclear.
Well, I can try. If anything, that's all I can give you.
What point is that? Please don't leave.
Must.
Please don't leave.
I'll be back.
No, that's what mother and father said. People always lie to us like that. We're left here to deal with their lies. Forced.
I'm sorry.
As you go to
Walk outside the room.
two will attempt to leap at you, as they will attempt to possess you.
No.
Specifically Rose will. As Rose will attempt to leap into you.
We don't need more souls in this body.
It's too many! She bounces off.
It's cramped in here.
There is two. It's the actual explanation. It's too cramped in there. She can't fit. She says as she stops herself. I can't even. It's so lonely. It's quiet.
As I mentioned, I'll just close the door, seeing that they're clearly troubled in their own ways.
Yep.
Okay.
The secret room that was pointed out to you is in the room over here, past this door. You were shown its location in the dollhouse.
Okay. Well, now I have options. I kind of want to long rest.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, hopefully I'm able to, but I'll walk down the stairs into the bedroom. And even though I don't need to sleep, I'll kind of just attempt to barricade myself in this room. So I'll close all the doors. Yeah, it's mainly being here. I'd rather be elsewhere.
You can also close the secret doors, assuming.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
And then I'll kind of post myself in the corner here, and just go into longer. I mean, no, you know what? I'll try to go to sleep in the bed, kind of like how I've always done it, but as a Warforged, I cannot really go to sleep. I'm just wide-eyed, but just
as you try to
rest.
Your sentry's rest is the only thing that you kind of stop moving, but you never go to sleep. You're forced to just kind of sit there. You, for some reason though, however, the mind of a Warforged is different slightly than the mind of a human. It just seems to be able to easily pass time without as much difficulty. However, even with the Warforged's innate capability of just standing there, it's still a deeply uncomfortable experience. As you are sitting here, what's the thoughts? This last day or so has been hectic, if nothing else.
Well, I'm really worried about what happened to the rest of my party and why I'm now in my Norbot's body instead of my own. having been teleported to a place of like that I've never been to. I'm quite stressed and anxious after encountering a lot of the creatures in here, and especially with the morbid reality that happens to children. And also, if possible, could I keep that door open? I don't know how I would have kept that secret passageway open, but
sounds good.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want it to, like, if it had a locking mechanism or anything like that. And then other than that, I mean, just very exhausted. I feel mentally exhausted, but not physically exhausted. Just like wanting to, have it all back before this event.
Well, as you lay in this bed trying to console yourself, you will take a long rest, and with that, you will level up to 2.
Yippee! Okay, first level up.
You have survived the first bit of the campaign. Made it to the first level. You're now level 2. What would you like to put the level in? There is, of course, Monk, the easy option, but you could go back to Cleric. You were a Cleric in the past.
Well, I want to say with the new Monk experience, and with the high stress from the 2 battles against the Spectre and the animated armor, especially the animated armor, I gained a new Monk understanding, and I'll take my second level into Monk. Sure.
Sounds good.
I'm not sure how to work my character sheet.
In order to level up, you on the top left corner of your sheet, you'll see a little wrench. Click that.
Yeah.
Then you'll see in your features tab, you'll be able to click a drop down where your Monk level is and change it to 2.
My features tab. Is that at the bottom?
No, it's in your. What's at the bottom?
Okay, hold on. I click on the wrench to edit it, right?
Yeah, so you click the wrench to go into edit mode, and then in your features tab, which is the 2-3 lines and 2-3 dots,
oh yeah,
you'll see your class.
There we go. I found it. And for hit points, 1 at average?
Yeah,
I remember. I got Monk's Focus, Unarmored Movement, and Uncanny Metabolism.
Yep, you now have access to key points, or focus points as they are nowadays called.
And there we go.
You now have a whole new slew of abilities as you rest. It's been a chaotic day. The experiences of you and the experiences of Norbit kind of mix and coalesce in this body as you feel the efficiency of your technique increase sizably.
Okay. Wonderful. As this new experience washes over me and I quote unquote wake up, I'll straighten myself up. And head back up towards the attic. And I'll have 50 feet of movement, I think.
Yeah, it should update automatically. Let me check if it has. Yeah, it's updated automatically. You now have a 50 watt. Let me properly double your HP real quick before you continue going 2 ahead. Okay. So that's 17. 7. Okay. So you are now at a 34 HP. Sizable amount.
Indeed. And you had mentioned that this was the secret entrance, or
The secret entrance is within that room. Yes, that is what seemed to be the insinuation. You see a chamber filled with dust and old furniture, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, all draped in dusty white sheets.
wow.
As you look here, you will see an old stove that seems equally dusty. Everything around this place is odd, but the door that you know of is over here.
I'm just taking a look around these objects covered and like being rotten, pretty much. I would go towards the entrance that I was told by little girl, Rose.
You open the door. There you will see a spiral staircase leading deep down.
How interesting.
Okay. As you walk down the stairs, it's a quiet walk. It's quite deep. It seems to go down like 40 feet. It's a surprisingly tall, considering it goes to the basement from the top floor. It's an odd location, if nothing else, you note. Especially so. However, as you fully step down into the basement, from the moment you enter here, you can hear an eerie, incessant chant echoing this. It's eerily consistent and almost echoes unnaturally through the stone walls. Avarash Kamindor, Avarash Zarmindor. All throughout this place. Okay. Let me change the music. You are free to move.
Scary. Yeah. Maul will just be thinking, I do not want to deal with whatever that's going on, but his goal right now is to find a way to put those children to rest. It seems that communicating with them didn't exactly work. So hopefully this place will have the answers, and maybe I'll find the quote-unquote monster that it was being.
Are you going to be moving through this space quietly, or stealthily, or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then roll me a stealth check ahead of time.
21.
Okay. You move quietly. Your metal body is somehow able to go entirely silent when you need to. It's a strange mechanism, whatever made this guy.
Yes, Strahd maybe. Spoiler alert.
Yep.
Yeah, I would look here first.
Yep, as you open this door, it's a old stone door. Sliding it open takes a good bit of effort. However, after a bit of time, you slide it open and you see a stone slab etched with the name Rosavalda Durst. You see an empty coffin on a stone bier inside.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I assume they were meant to be. This is a catacomb. Goodness. And I can only imagine what this other place is. kind of expecting it to be the same thing. I put the same amount of force to open this door.
Living up to your expectations, opening this door, you will see a stone slab etched with the name Thornbolt Durst. Chamber beyond contains an empty coffin.
Maybe this is the way for them to find some form of rest. Let's look around here first, though. Like that is my thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay. Does this place look the same as up here?
It looks the same. Yeah, it looks like it's the same design. The doors look the exact same. You can guess it's more coffins, but you're not entirely sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look because I'm wondering.
Opening this door, you will see a stone slab etched with the name Gustav Durst.
Is the coffin
The
closed?
coffin is empty atop a stone bier.
Well, I can only imagine what the other one is. But I am curious to see if there is any scope.
As you open this set area, you will see what seems to be a stone slab etched with the name Elizabeth Durst. The stone bier with an empty coffin lays beside it. However, as you look inside and some light peers in from your torch, you will see crawling out is a swarm of centipedes.
You?
As they will attempt to jump at you. As they start crawling out.
Oh goodness! Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Oh no!
or initiative roll. Okay, as they will leap at you. Swarm of centipedes will slowly begin crawling out, as they will attempt to surround and subsume you. However, you're able to, you kind of flick them off as they attempt to crawl onto you. Norbot.
Okay.
You just close the door on them, honestly.
I could. Yeah. That's exactly what I'll do. Kind of just seeing them crawling towards me. I will kind of. How does the door work? Is it like you slide it up, or is it just
no. It curves outwards, it's a pull door.
Yeah, I would push it back.
Slam is shut. Being normal centipedes, they have no way of getting past.
Any remaining centipedes, I would just try to crush under my heels and kind of get rid of bugs and the like. Well, this is interesting. I do have an idea in mind, but Mol right now will just keep looking around, still
As
trying to be
you
as
step
healthy as
into
possible.
this room proper, this room contains a plain wooden table flanked by long benches. Moldy humanoid bones lie strewn on the dirt floor. A few spines, hands, and all the like. It's this disturbing sight.
Avoiding walking through human remains. I'd go up here, kind of just exploring the rest of these catacombs. And I would like to peek around this corner.
Sounds good. You said peek or sneak?
Just peek, see if I can't see anything down that way.
Sounds good. Give me a perception check.
Sure thing.
Okay. The sound of the chanting as you kind of peek The sound of the chanting gets discernibly louder down this hallway, but beyond that, you're unable to determine much.
Okay. I don't want to go towards the sound, so for now I'll just decide to go back and explore what over here.
Yeah. As you get to here, the sound of the chanting gets somewhat louder, not extremely so. As you will actually come to see some creatures on the ground slowly rise up as you maneuver yourself from the ground. As you will see some zombies. They're worn in old robes that you do not recognize inherently. But as you turn the corner, your torch making it hard for you to stay fully hidden, they will come rise to defeat you. However, you are easily first, your speed far surpassing these rotten, shambling bodies.
Love that. So this zombie is right next to me, and he's gonna eat my fist. I will. Kind of want to use one of my focus points. So if I use Flurry of Blows, that consumes my bonus action, correct?
Yeah, it's 2 attacks and 1 bonus action for a focus point, instead of 1 attack with your martial arts.
Okay. But I wouldn't be able to use my bonus action to attack. Okay. Oh no, use 1 focus point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Okay, yeah. Then I'll use one of my focus points to use Flurry of Blows, and I will strike twice the zombie in front of me. And could I use 100 strike pegging?
Yes, you can.
Okay. No, I'll give myself a -5. And I will strike 4 times, I think.
No, 6 times.
6 times.
Because you're making attack of an action, then 2 attacks of your bonus action, which would double. Ooh, poor rolls.
Yes. 4 rolls.
You're punching yourself, I just realized. That would hit their AC.
I literally selected it.
Let me undo that damage on you. Let me edit. Let me deal the damage directly to them. As
Can I use D because I'm opening my character sheet?
that might be it. Not be surprised. Okay, so you dealt how much damage? You dealt 6 points of damage. That will curl the creature's head back. However, its undead fortitude will trigger as it seems to go down. It will attempt to resist its death and fail to. I think that would do it. DC is that will fail to do it as your blow blasts the zombie's head off.
Perfect. So since I only attacked 3 times, I think that would have just taken my bonus action, and then do I still have 3 more or just 2 for my action?
So you still have 3 more, because you can split up your attacks between your movement as you wish.
Then I would run up
as
to
you
the
step
zombie
into this
over.
hallway, you will see another zombie down to the south.
Love that. And I would strike the zombie. Me.
This blow goes wide, unfortunately. You still aren't targeting them. Alt click to target. Just hold Alt and then click.
Yeah. There.
That attack will land as you go to crush, sending its ribcage flying. However, this time it kind of reattaches its own spine with its undead fortitude.
Yeah, I'll try to. Oh gosh, terrifying. I will try to strike it with my last attack. I think I still have one.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Okay. We'll try to. Do I get any? Is it prone or?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't like fall over when it triggers it.
Good.
Your targeting unfortunately dropped when it died, so but that would hit. As it will attempt to undead fortitude again. As this time you elbow its chin, sending its head flying. This one unfortunately cannot resist as its head goes spinning. It screams as it is decapitated.
Okay, and as it goes down, I am going to use my fast movement to back up again, back into this room, and I still have 10 feet of movement, and I'll just go like over here, try to get those zombies closer to me.
Okay, sounds good. Backing off, you can end your turn.
Yep.
A zombie will turn the corner and run at you with a fervor. It's unfortunately quite slow as its leg is half rotten and decrepit, as it's unable to even keep up with your normal movement while dashing. As this creature will slam into the table, scratching it, its mouth watering. You bastards! Norbit.
You're calling me a bastard? What? No, I'm the best person ever. Okay. This time, what do I want to do? I won't use the 100 strike technique. I'm just gonna strike them. Make sure to target them. I'm gonna target this one down here. Is it still targeting me? No, it's not targeting me. And I will hit it once with my bonus action to hit. Go. An 18. So
will strike, hitting the creature in its chest. Its ribs crack, but it does not even need to use undead fortitude as it just survives the blow.
Okay. And then I'll see to hit it again. Same into the chest again.
That will hit. The creature is incredibly easy to hit as it's a shambling person. And that will kill it. As the creature, you slam it in the chest and like invincible, like he kind of falls over on your arm.
Oh gosh. Kind of removing my arm, I will continue to be a little bitch and run away. Come at me.
That is the best way to do it. You are one man. You're outnumbered. Fight dirty. But damn, you are fast. Yeah, the creature will dash.
Yeah.
It only has 20 feet of movement, so even with dashing, it can only go 40. It'll never catch up to you.
And then I'm not even dashing, so I could go to 100, and difficult terrain wouldn't affect me because of speedy.
Yeah, I mean, you can dash as a bonus action. You can so easily maneuver around this creature.
Yeah. Can you dash as a bonus action? Not an action.
Yeah, but as a monk, you can because you have Step of the Wind.
That is absolutely broken. There's got to be some math because it's 6 seconds and you move like 150.
Yeah, some people have mapped out the fastest you can go, and it gets pretty crazy.
It absolutely does. Okay, and I would strike it through once again.
Yep. You charge forward with a knee strike into this creature's chest. However, as its like chest, all its organs are sent flying backwards. It will grab onto your leg as it. Sorry, I misclicked. It's not attacking you. As it will still hold on.
As it's holding on, I would. It's holding on to my leg. You said, like trying to hold on to that. I will take my other foot and try to crush its head.
As you crush its head, you do so, but it fights even without a head, unbothered.
Goodness. Okay. Well, you know what time it is.
As it goes to strike you, your armored plating protects you from the attack of opportunity, thanks to your Warforged +1 AC.
Wonderful. I'll back over here. Come on, Minnie. Okay, and that is my turn.
Yep. This creature, lacking any form of intelligence, will just run at you, taking its action to dash. Norbit.
One more time. Dragging it.
That will hit. Let's see if it dies this time. It does not. It stands still. As you, this time, you karate chop its arm off, and it just, the arm falls to the ground and it reattaches it. You cannot stop us. We are immortal.
Okay.
As you
There you go, immortal.
once more, it is immortal.
Oh my!
You roundhouse kick it into the wall. Its entire right arm is shattered, but like it now uses the arm as a whip. Continues to uncare. No head. It's the sounds come out of its cut off neck, like kind of shooting out air in this twisted, splurching noise. Immortal.
Well, I'm assuming like going through this table might be difficult terrain, but I'm not affected by it. I'm gonna be
dashing. You're not affected by it. If you're normally walking, you are.
Oh, right. Then I will move out of its reach, so you can provoke.
We will survive eternity.
Well, you might be immortal, but you're weak as hell, buddy. And I'll move over here and back up here. And I will end my turn.
The creature jumps over the table and dives at you. Immortal! Our eternity will crush you!
Okay, I'm not taking any chances this time around. I am going to use 100 blows on the 100 blow technique on it, and to attack it 4 times. Selected.
Your focus on speed leaves your strikes inaccurate as the first blow goes wide. However, the second blow strikes true as you send a knee. You do a axe kick into the creature's now headless neck. However, it stands still.
Oh, okay, at least I did the 100 blows, so I got 2 more to go.
That will hit.
Leave.
Its AC is 8. It's a very easy to hit.
Stop standing back up.
It stands still. This creature.
Okay.
You're starting to believe its words.
Yeah. Indeed. An invincible title screen.
It stands still.
Okay. This guy. Okay. Well, good luck coming after me.
We are mortal, invincible. slams you with an elbow, smacking you in the face.
And I will end my turn once again.
It dives
That's
at
all I
you
do.
once more. Norbit.
This is getting redundant. 100 blows.
That will hit. It still lives.
100
That will
blows.
miss.
Okay, 2 more. Come on.
That will hit. This creature has tanked like, I think 10 attacks.
Yes.
With under.
Multiple deaths.
Okay, it finally dies.
Okay. On a nat 1, of course.
As its body, from all the damage, finally just like crumbles to pieces. It's a pile of slop. It's been pummeled like ground beef. We are immortal. As it falls.
Immortal, my goodness. Well, I guess now that that's done, maybe I should go bring the children's bodies down here. And that's what I'll do. I'll head back the stairs. Kind of like, I did get hit. So I don't want to deal with another encounter. So I'll walk back upstairs into the attic, and hopefully the ghost of the children will let me grab their bodies. I'll open the door.
The children sit there. They have solemn looks. They look at you and say, "You returned."
Yes. I believe I found a way to bring you some rest. If you allow me to take your remains to the basement.
What do you mean? The basement has the monster, the boy will say. The monster's gonna kill us all. Like it killed mother and father.
The monster is defeated. Do not worry. It is no longer there. And I'll, hopefully if they allow me to, I'll go and, how many trips do you think would take for me to...
You could carry both. They're being just skeletons. They're quite light. You could carry them both in a single trip. It would encumber you, but also like only encumbrance only gives you a -10 movement speed. You can easily handle that for one trip.
Okay.
You'd only go down to 40.
In my religion, we believe that a proper burial is needed to bring people to rest, and
But
I'm hoping that
if you bury us, it'll be the end. We'll really be alone then.
you'll be rejoining your mother and father.
But that's scary. Roll me a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. Persuasion. Not the best.
Okay. With a 16, the boy quiets. He's got some sniffled snot in his nose and some tears in his eyes. Rose will look at you solemnly. Too mature for a child her age, due to the tragedy she has incurred, and nod silently.
I'll pick up the windmill toy that he gave me earlier, delicately, and kind of hand it over to him and say, once you've passed on, you'll be able to play whenever you want and with everyone with you. You won't be alone anymore.
That sounds nice. It's so lonely. Maybe it'll be warm. Will it be warm?
It'll be very warm. You will never feel tired again. You'll be happy. And you'll be with your sister for the rest of eternity.
I would like that. I'd like to be warm.
I would carefully grab both skeleton remains and start heading back down to the graves.
As you head down the graves, Rose will look to you and say, "What's in the basement? We've never seen the place."
It is not a place for children to see.
We wish.
And it is a bit scary.
This place is frightening of itself. I don't want to be in this room any longer. But I couldn't bear myself to leave the house. Feels like it's all I have.
Then follow me. Do you wish to bring Thorn with you?
She holds his hand, grips his hand tightly, and nods solemnly.
Okay. Follow me. And I would lead them towards the spiraling staircase, carrying their skeletal remains, and head down. Thank you.
You slowly step down the stairs. They move slowly. Despite their ethereal nature as ghosts, they seem mentally still that of a child. The strange architecture and stone that seems damp, and the chanting especially freaks them out. What's that
Stay
chanting?
near me. I believe it's something scary. So let's hurry up. I'll keep you safe.
You sure you slew the monster?
Yes.
Okay.
Why would I lie to you?
Guys.
Um,
Sorry, we're just worried.
If I remember, this was the one that had the thorn plate, and this one was the rose.
That one's thorn, that one's rose.
Okay. So I'll put the smaller of the skeletons inside the coffin here and close it.
As you place it in the coffin, you will see Thorn's ghost look at you and say, as they slowly begin to fade, "It's quite warm," as they fade away.
And I'll look at Rose one last time and say, "I hope you find peace. And I'll put her skeletal remains in this one.
Rose will, as she begins to fade herself, will hug your leg, Norbit. Say, "Thank you. So scary up there, being alone."
You won't have to be scared anymore.
She nods. As she disappears, you feel a spark of inspiration fill you as you have appeased the spirits of the two children properly. You gain an inspiration and a minor blessing.